Hello, and welcome back. This is John O'Neill, and we are here on the Onealien Show. Man, gratitude and thanksgiving for stopping by, for tuning in, for coming with your bag ready for some nuggets, because we are here on a beautiful, fantastic Wednesday. I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling great. My team is assembled and we are rocking and rolling. Technology, baby. We're here on Star Worldwide Networks, a phenomenal place for you to come and check out all types of shows. We got it up there on starworldwidenetworks.com, both in audio and visual. You can check it out anytime. Never miss an update. Never miss a show. Never miss an episode of the Onealien Show, because you can listen anytime and any place. You don't always got to watch me unless you want to, but you could also listen, because we've got them on starworldwidenetworks.com. All the shows. Check out the Onealien Show and you will see. And I thank you for going there. I thank you for interacting. My goodness, social media is lit, as the young folks say. It's on and popping, as we say in my day. It is going on. It's crowded. It has traffic all over TikTok and Twitter and Facebook and Instagram even, I'm saying. And I'm getting feedback. People are talking to me. People are interacting with some of the clips we're putting up there, some of the shows. Those of you who were with us last week, my gosh, what a Thanksgiving celebration as we brought our guest in, Tracy from Toasted Mallows. Go to Toasted Mallows all over the place. Tracy was with us. And of course, my partners, Retail Therapy, AZ.com, both Jackie and Erica were here, as they always come and bring that awesome energy. They come with hearts to give. They come with a specialty. They come with something unique, and that is the vendors and the locations they have all over the valley. Shop local with retailtherapy.com. My commercial's coming up.
Hey guys and gals, if you are like me and enjoy supporting local businesses, then Retail Therapy of Arizona has got to be on your stop by list. With 3 amazing locations, Glendale, Westgate, and their newest location in Scottsdale Fashion Square Mall, Retail Therapy AZ features over 150 small businesses from right here in Arizona. I mean, you could get damn near anything that fits in a bag. There's all types of things for you to shop, for you to gift other people, for you to visit, and for you to take care of all of your retail therapy needs. Stop by retailtherapyaz.com or at retailtherapyaz on all your socials. Don't wait and don't be late. Retail Therapy AZ is a place for you.
But you know, this season, man, this time I've been sharing so much with you guys, so much of my life. It's been a transition. I'm closing out the first year, 2023. We launched in January, February, so we're wrapping up the first year. As you know, I've been with you week after week. I've shared my life with you. I've shared my journey with you. I've shared my accomplishments. I've shared my weaknesses and I've shared everything with you. And so this week, man, oh man, we're rounding it out. We're closing one chapter. We're closing the fall season, and we're transitioning into 2024. What a phenomenal outlook we have. We're projecting great things, but before we get there, we're just kind of wrapping up. We're looking at the things as we wrapped up. As we're wrapping up 2023 and we're going into 2024. So we're looking at, man, I told you in July, it hit me like a brick on my hard head. And it was, you got to trust more. You got to trust yourself. And so I looked through areas, both professionally and personally, where I could learn to trust myself better. And then, we jumped into attachments. Man, I was looking at my life and some of the attachments that I had that were so unhealthy. And I saw myself, my behaviors and my moods and my actions, and I saw things that were attached to evaluate the things I needed to evaluate. And so we evaluated attachments, and we looked at detaching from some of those unhealthy attachments. Oh my gosh, in this falling away season, it was, man, there's stuff that I had to detach myself from. And so I did that. It wasn't comfortable. There were social media, man, I realized I really looked at my social media time, and although it's part of my professional life and part of my personal life, and although it's a tool for me to get out there and reach all of you, man, I couldn't allow it to dominate dominate me. And so I had to look at social media. I'm just thinking of some unhealthy attachments I have. I had some relationships that were just unhealthy. They weren't give and take. It wasn't balanced right. And so I had to let some of those things go away, right? Some unhealthy attachments in my relationships. I had to make sure that the places I was going were healthy, right? And so we looked at all of those. We looked at it in an eye to try to balance out our lives. We were looking at areas in our lives that we were unbalanced, right? We were just giving too much energy to it. So we had to I talked about matching energy, right? And some people came to me and they said, man, I don't really understand the concept of matching energy because of someone's negative. Do I want to match their negative energy? And of course, that's not what you do. Matching the degree, the level, matching the intensity of energy, but always keeping authentic to your own positive energy for sure, right? And then someone came to me with a wise word and they said, man, John, matching energy, it resonates with me, but for me, I call it shifting energy. And so I grasped it. I said, man, that's a great way to put it. Thank you, right? Thank you. We're always open for help. We're always open for new ways and new things for us to get what's passionate in our hearts out. And so this person said, man, I'm learning to shift my energy. And I said, man, that's what I mean when I say match energy, right? Shifting your energy to places that serve you, shifting your energy to things that are helping you, shifting your energy to make sure that it's progressing you into the change that you want. You know, I'm a change agent. So we're here. So we're talking about balancing our lives by shifting our energy. And then we talked about falling away. We talked about embracing things that have to fall away. We talked about being comfortable in that. Times of uncertainty in this fall season. We talked about all the stuff that we want to look at and we want to declutter. We want to clean things out, our closets or our garage. We want to look at people that are pulling too much out of us and look at people who only call us when they need something and look at those relationships that needed to fall away, right? And we looked at parts of ourselves internally that needed to fall away, parts of me that I needed to that no longer serve me, parts of myself that I didn't want to take into the new season. And so I wanted to carve it out and I wanted to have it fall away in this time, in this season right now. And so I want to encourage you in this transition. It's rough. Transition anytime is rough, right? Things that are falling away. So we're a new being and our spaces look different if we're decluttering, right? And we're balanced. We're a little bit more balanced. Man, I'm sleeping differently at night. Well, I always sleep well, but I'm sleeping differently at well. That means well better, right? We're looking at attachments in things, right? And so as all those things, I'm here to encourage you today because it's not easy. Man, it is not easy. It's not easy. Oh my goodness, it's not easy. Some of those relationships that you adored, some of those relationships that meant something to you, but weren't serving you. So it had to fall away. Some of those things I'm encouraging you today in this transition. We got 30 days, 39, whatever, 32. We got December, baby. We got December. December 1st is on Friday. And so this is the setup. This is a setup for our transition into 2024 as we hit the ground running and we hit it with energy and excitement for the new year that's coming. And so we're wrapping it up. This is a day of encouragement. The sun always rises in the morning. So I wake up every morning with gratitude because it has never, I was talking to somebody this week and I said, man, has the sun ever let you down in the 60, however old they were years that you've been, has the sun ever let you down? And he said, no, it's so faithful. And I said, no matter what you're doing, no matter what we're going through, no matter what our circumstances in this holiday season, we understand that society and the world puts extra pressure, and some of us don't know how to block it. Some of us don't know how to protect ourselves quite as well as other people. So the holiday season brings depression, and it brings debt, and it brings pressure outside, and your kids are looking at the other kids in the neighborhood, and so you feel pressure to get them toys that they're only going to play with for 2 fucking weeks, and then they'll be done with it. We look at this season and families that come together that we don't even talk to each other that much. And we come together in the same room and we got all this baggage and we got all this undercurrent and we got all this negative energy and we got people that we really don't like in our own families in this season, I'm saying. And we've got debt that accumulates if we really go full board and we get all wrapped up in a Black freaking Friday. When we get wrapped up in all the nonsense. Those of you who know me, I don't buy into none of it. I'm my own person, gosh dang it. And you can't pressure me into doing nothing, nada, zero, nada, nothing that I don't want to do. And one thing that I don't want to do is get in debt, so you can skip me with all that nonsense. One thing that I don't want to do is rub shoulders with people that I really don't get along with. So I'm not going to fake for 3 freaking hours so I can eat some turkey that I don't even eat. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to encourage you in this transition. No matter what's going on, it's a season, and we gotta make sure we're peeling away. We gotta make sure that we're standing in our own space. We gotta make sure that we're secure with ourselves, because there is no external pressure. Like I said, no expectations. Man, I told my family years ago, instead of going into debt for Christmas, we're gonna make a memory. So if you want to hang out with me, let's go up to a cabin up north. If you want to hang out with me, let's drive to the beach. If you want to hang out with me, let's make a memory and not a thing that we don't use, that we don't really care about. Stop fronting. I'm going to speak the truth today. Half the crap that I get, I don't even really care about. The cards that I stack up, I'm not a sentimental person. Some of you got boxes of previous cards and you read it and you love it. Man, more power to you. That's great. But it just don't mean a lot to me. And so I'm not going to fake, and I'm not going to front. I'm going to prepare myself with the faithfulness of the sun that rises every morning, with gratitude and thanksgiving as I'm moving into the new season. I've already talked over and over again about the things we're doing. I introduced it today. So now it's just encouragement from me to you as we examine, oh my gosh, how far we have come. Because regardless of your ups and downs this year, regardless of things that didn't work out, regardless of plans that didn't come through, regardless of projects that still remain on the shelf, regardless, we're here today and we've come far. And if you're on the path of the lion, man, you've come even further. So today is affirmation day here on the Onealien show. And we're going to use the path of the lion that we use for everything else that we do for our affirmations, because I'm setting you up for the new year. When we dive into the path of the lion step by step, I'm setting you up for the new year, because you need to be on solid ground, because I want your spirit to be right. I want the soil to be fertile as we head into 2024. And so today is words of affirmation. Today is your affirmation show. And today we're using the path of the lion to affirm ourselves.
Hey, everyone. I invite you to visit an amazing graphic designer named Candy at candyluciano.com. That's Candy with an I, LUCIANO.com. She has a belief of helping other people. She has an innovative way of thinking about your brand story, your goals, your vision, and a plan to make it happen. Be intentional. Create for the outcome and world you desire. Visit candyluciano.com today, and she will take your brand to the next level.
And so each step with the path of the lion, we have many things that we could talk about, and I'm going to give you one for every step, and I'm going to ask you to list it out, and we're going to challenge ourselves in December 1st through December 31st until that clock strikes midnight and we cross over. I'm going to challenge you to do some mirror work. If you don't look at yourself in the mirror lately, then look one more time. And I'm going to challenge you every single day to come up with these daily affirmations that I pulled directly from the path of the lion. So this isn't pie in the sky, and you've heard of some of them before. I'm sure it's not made up brand new stuff, but what it is a focus for us to get ourselves ready in transition for a wonderful year that is on the horizon. Path of the lion, affirmations. Number one is know your value. Path of the lion, pick it up or email me for a copy. Call me, text me, whatever it is. You need your own copy of the path of the lion. And the first step in path of the lion, under awaken your inner lion, which is what we always do every single day, is to know your value. I know my value, ladies and gentlemen. And the affirmation that I say is, I am worthy to be valued. Every single day I get up and I say I'm worthy to be valued. And I never let anyone or anything or any place or any existence or any molecule, I never let anything devalue what I'm worth. Man, I had to take a drink on that one. So know your value is step number one in the Path of the Lion. And today on Affirmation Day, on Path of the Lion's daily affirmations, we are saying, I am worthy to be valued every single day. As many times as it comes to your mind, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am worthy to be valued. That is our affirmation today. Step number one. Step number two, we want to focus on our vision. Path of the Lion says, focus on your vision. So what is my affirmation as I'm trying to focus on my vision? Your affirmation is, I will not be distracted. Because we're keeping a focus on what our vision is. And my vision, ladies and gentlemen, belongs to me. So we've talked about it before. You're not going to be distracted by other people's opinions. We're not going to be distracted by circumstances that interrupt our focus or our vision. We're not going to be distracted by those things because my vision belongs to me. And so my words of affirmation on step number two on the Path of the Lion, focus on your vision, is simply, I will not be distracted. My vision is mine, and you cannot distract me from it because that's where I'm headed. Ladies and gentlemen, number three is embracing your power today on words of affirmation. On the Path of the Lion, we're awakening our lion. Number three is embracing your power. We all have power. And the affirmation that I say to myself every day is, I have what it takes. I have everything that it takes within me. Maybe I haven't recognized it yet. Maybe I haven't found it yet. Maybe I have. Right? Maybe I haven't done the work to reveal. Maybe I haven't healed from something so that gift or that ability or that skill could grow. But guess what? I am embracing my power and I have what it takes. You are fully and wholeheartedly equipped for the mission and the purpose of your life, ladies and gentlemen. Accept it, embrace it, wield it when you need to, appropriately, your power. I got to say appropriately because some people get power hungry, greedy, right? That's different. But today we're embracing our power because we know our value, because we're focused on our vision. And our words of affirmation is, I have what it takes. You have what it takes. Path of the Lion, daily affirmations. Number four is we move over into step number two in the Path of the Lion, which is called letting your lion lead. So as our lion leads us, where does it lead us? It leads us into positive vibes only, which is step number one. And my affirmation is, I am positive. I am a positive force. Oh my gosh, I'm a positive force. I tell myself that every day. John O'Neill, you are a positive force in this planet Earth. And because I'm a positive force, I could recognize vibes that don't match and return my positive energy. Negative energy gets blocked and deleted, backspaced immediately, tossed in the trash can. Negative energy has no place because for me, I'm letting my inner lion lead, it's positive vibes only. And my affirmation for that is, I am a positive force. Woo! And I feel powerful when I say it. Positive vibes only. The other thing in letting your lion lead is creating your happy list. And I talked about what that means, but creating your happy list. Creating a happy list, you got to first understand what makes you happy. So that's a deep dive in yourself. And when I say words of affirmation pertaining to my happy list, pertaining to my happiness, I say I know myself better every day, because each and every day you hear me talking about it. Each and every day I aspire to be a better version of myself in the previous day. And so as I am creating my happy list, as I'm focusing on what makes me happy, I know myself better every day is my affirmation. And I explore my desires and my needs and my wants, and I write them down exactly how and what and where and when they make me happy. I write it down. I told you I got a 61 item list. That's my happy list. 61 things that make John O'Neill happy. Right? And so I tell myself every day, I know myself better every single day. Today is a wonderful opportunity to meet John O'Neill again. Wow. Wow. The next one, number 6, is gratitude practice. Under letting your lion lead on Path of the Lion, we have gratitude practice, practicing gratitude. In the words of affirmation for you there is, I give thanks in all things. In all things, I give thanks. Intentionally seeking areas of your life to be grateful for and to focus on them daily. Every day I get up and I'm telling myself, man, I give thanks in all things. I give thanks for the sun who rose. I give thanks for my eyes and my ears. I give thanks for my mind and its wherewithal. I give thanks for more opportunities, for the new day, right? I give thanks. Gratitude is what I want to practice all the time in my words and my deeds and in my actions, right? I give thanks in all things is your words of affirmation. And the next one is no compromise. We don't compromise. Oh my goodness. On the path of the lion, we learn not to compromise. We learn that we don't have to compromise. We learn of our choices. We learn how we can keep our power, right? And so no compromise. And so the words of affirmation under no compromise that I say to myself is, I honor myself. Oh my God, today and all the things that I do today, I'm going to honor myself. And when you say that, it comes into your spirit. It comes into, man, it just comes into your consciousness. And sometimes honoring yourself will come back to you in those moments when you have decisions to make throughout the day. Honoring yourself. Eat something different for lunch today because you're going to honor yourself, your body. Speak something different today. Make someone smile today. Oh my goodness, honor yourself in the best way that you can. Honoring yourself is a priority. Be careful who or what you put above yourself. Oh my gosh, be careful. Be cautious of. It's your choice. But keep in your conscience honoring myself. I honor myself today is the words of affirmation. Speak directly to opposition is the next one as we move into letting your lion roar, right? No compromise was part of letting your lion roar. The next one is speaking directly to opposition. You'll undoubtedly have roadblocks that come, obstacles that come, people who come. You have things that come and you want to be able to speak directly to it. How do you do that? Through your words of affirmation. I have a voice. Oh my gosh. You have a voice. Never should you be led to believe that you don't have a voice. Never should you feel like or be in an environment or be in a situation or be in a relationship where you feel like you don't have a voice. Refuse to be silent when your spirit is disturbed. If you are disturbed and you are vexed, refuse to be silent. It doesn't mean you got to yell and scream or anything like that, but you have a voice. Use your voice that suits you best. You may whisper your discontent. You may write your discontent. You may have a conversation and positively and proactively voice your feelings. But you do have a voice and you want to speak directly to anything that opposes your progress. The third point on letting your lion roar is keep your focus on your goals. And the words of affirmation for me on that is I could see visions that were meant for me. Meant for me. I could see them. Forward progress, my daily work, my tools, my techniques that keep me motivated, that keeps me progressing, that keeps me on the move. I'm going to keep my focus on my goals. And I'm going to affirm that by saying I can see positive words of affirmation. I can see that vision that's meant for me. So therefore, I know that my progress is always going to lead there. And finally, my goodness, step number 4 on Path of the Lion. Today on words of affirmation, 222 on the clock, magical numbers, right? Today on words of affirmation, baby, Path of the Lion, words of affirmation. As we prepare ourselves, the ground, as we prepare ourselves to transition into 2024, we're affirming ourselves. And the challenge is every single day to get up and say these words of affirmation. So letting your lion love, baby, is step number 4, and we're seeking areas to give. And the affirmation is simply, I am a giver. I say it all the time. I am a giver. Define me. If you want to define me as I am a giver. John O'Neill is a giver. And we want to keep our hearts open. We want to keep our eyes open. We want to look and see the needs of people around us, others around us that we may or may not know. We want to be willing to give our time or willing to give our talents or even willing to give our treasure because we're givers. And givers have an eye to see needs. And givers have a heart to fulfill those needs. I am a giver is my affirmation. Project what you desire to receive is step number 2 is bullet number 2 on step number 4 on Path of the Lion. What belongs to me is on its way, ladies and gentlemen. That is a wonderful statement to believe. What belongs to me is on its way. And so I'm going to continue to project out what I desire. Be ready and in position to receive as you are giving, as you are speaking life and positivity into others. Be ready. You got to be ready. Have your arms open. Why? Because the affirmation is what belongs to me is on its way. There are things out there today that belong to me. Oh my gosh. There are relationships that haven't even crossed my path yet. There's positive people there are helpers out there for me. And what belongs to me is on its way. That's my affirmation. And the last one is kindness defines you. The last one on the Path of the Lion. Step number 4, bullet number 3 is kindness defines you. Yeah, absolutely. And my word of affirmation I have to remind myself every day is I have kindness in my heart. I don't have any negativity. I don't have any ill will. I don't have any revenge. Oh my gosh, I don't even know why revenge came. I don't have any revenge. I don't have none of that in my heart. I don't want any of that in my heart. I just want kindness. Kindness in my heart. So kindness defines you is the goal that we're seeking as we're letting our lion love. Always assume the best. Oh my goodness. Kindness in your heart means you assume the best, even when someone is doing something or saying something that you could easily go sideways on. Assume the best. Control yourself in kindness. If I want to give kindness, there are moments when kindness is not the first thing that I'm going to reach back and get. But I want kindness to be at the forefront, kindness to define me.
This episode of the Onealien Show is brought to you by Whole Harmony Healing. Whole Harmony believes in treating the whole person, mind, body, spirit, using holistic methods to assist amazing individuals work through past experiences and heal from the inside out. Please visit wholeharmonyhealing.com or at Whole Harmony Healing on all your socials. Start your healing journey today.
And spread my kindness wherever I go. We talk about that all the time. On the Path of the Lion, it's a lifestyle. It's something we do every day, all day. It's something that we get up in the morning, we start on our path. It's something that we remind ourselves throughout the day. And these words of affirmation that I'm saying to you, that your ears are hearing today, is something for you to grab onto. Grab it. Let it marinate in your spirit. Speak it into existence. Look in your own eyes in the mirror and say these words every day. That is my challenge to you. December is our transition month. So let's prepare ourselves to be ready. And the way that we're going to do that here on the Onealien Show, the way that the Onealien is going to do it, the way that I'm going to do it for the entire month of December, I'm going to be intentional, and I'm going to wake up with the Path of the Lion daily affirmations. I'm going to have it by the mirror. I'm going to stick it on the mirror, and I'm going to go right down the list of the Path of the Lion daily affirmations. I am worthy to be valued. I will not be undervalued. I am not distracted. Why? Because I'm focused on the things that are important to me. I have what it takes. All the gifts and the skills and abilities are in me. I already got it. Just pull that out of my quiver and hit my target. I am a positive force wherever I go, in the lobby, in my car, in traffic, in the store. Everywhere I go, I am a positive force to be reckoned with. I'm adding that onto my affirmation. Not only am I a positive force, but I'm a positive force to be reckoned with. Come up against me if you dare, right? I am better each and every day. And I get to know myself, my better self, each and every day, my words of affirmation. I give thanks in all things. It doesn't matter. I had a nail in my tire the other day. I had to give thanks. I don't know why, and it was irritating. I'm not going to lie. But I drove right to the shop. Thankfully, anyways, I drove right to the service department of the brand of my car and pulled it right in, and they got working on it. I give thanks. There might have been something that life wanted to deter me from. There might have been something there might have been catastrophe on the horizon. And because I had that detour and had to take care of something that I don't normally take care of, I'm giving thanks. I don't know why, but I have a lot of trust. And so I give thanks in all things. I give thanks in all things. I honor myself is my daily affirmation from the Path of the Lion. I honor myself. I have a voice, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't recognized by now, I have a voice. But guess what? Even though your voice may not match mine, you have a voice too. And so in every situation, tell yourself, I have a voice. I will not be silent. They will not zip my lips. I will not be muffled. I have a voice. And I can see visions that were meant for me. Oh my gosh, I can see them. I see visions. Not your vision, not her vision, not his vision. I see my own visions that were meant for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a giver. Tell yourself every day, I am a giver. I am a giver. And then those opportunities for you to give will just come right before you. Oh my gosh, you'll be so thankful. I am a giver, right? I have blessings on my way. Those of you who know the principle of reciprocity, you give, not in order to receive, but the law says those who give will receive. I have blessings on the way because I'm a giver. I have kindness in my heart. Tell yourself every day, I have kindness in my heart. So you're not flipping the bird on the person who cut you off. So you're not irritated with the person who cuts in line at Starbucks. Whatever it is, you want to have kindness in your heart throughout the whole day. If you find yourself drifting from an attitude of gratitude, from being kind, from letting the kindness flow freely from your heart, then that's when these affirmations need to come back in. Daily words of affirmation. Every single day, get up and say them from the Path of the Lion. I am worthy to be valued. I will not be distracted. I have what it takes. I am a positive force. I'm getting to know myself better every day. I give thanks in all things. I honor myself. I have a voice. I can see visions that were meant for me. I am a giver. I have blessings on the way. I have kindness in my heart. These are words of affirmation. They're affirming you. You're speaking them into existence. You're letting them resonate and marinate in your spirit. And by doing that, then it comes out into actions and behaviors and perspective. Live by them as you travel the Path of the Lion. You are on a journey to becoming the best version of yourself the best version of yourself as possible, I'm saying, through internal change. I'm a change agent. You know, I'm changing right before your eyes this year in 2023. And the change that impacts your external universe, everything around you, the people, the places, the things, right? Your internal change will influence all of it. And that's what I'm here to do, to show you by example, as I'm preparing myself on the Path of the Lion to restart the Path of the Lion in the new year. But the Path of the Lion pulls out all those words of affirmation for me to live by every single day, for me to get up and accept the challenge and say these positive daily affirmations to myself in the mirror, looking in my own beautiful brown eyes, and then living by it. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we do all of these things here on the Onealien Show because we care about you and because we have a heart to help people. And so always remember what I say. You are so damn amazing, and so am I. And because of that, we'll prepare ourselves for 2024. I'm John O'Neill. Your daily words of affirmation are here on the Path of the Lion. Contact me directly and let's get you a copy. See you next time, and I am out.